Welcome, Vivian. Welcome. Please come. Yes, Winston. You too. Yes, sir. Heard that you called us both together over here, sir? Yes, Vivian. I heard you both were there just nearby in this place, and so called you both to have a tea session with me. Hope I haven't troubled you in your duties, Vivian. Hope I am not wrong. No, sir. Absolutely right to call us over here. We both were doing regular rounds of our areas and heard your call. So we assigned our team for rest of the remaining minor jobs, and we both then headed over here by finishing our important necessary tasks. All is fine, sir. Good, Vivian. I know you are always resourceful and result oriented. That is why I find less trouble in crime in this city when it comes to media briefing and overall governance. Well, good to see Winston with you, Vivian. Heard a lot about this gentleman. And so, when I heard you both are nearby this place, I called you both and having a privilege to meet our decorated man with good time with me. Winston, glad to meet you, man. Heard a lot about you from Vivian and rest all. Thank you very much, sir. Pleasure to get recognition from you, sir. Well, Winston, one should get what they deserve, and you deserve it big time. Good work in case investigation, you both. And I'm glad that the crime rate in this city has gone so down due to efforts of you people and your team. This eventually made our jobs very easier in all possible directions. I'm happy to share that this allows us to concentrate more on creative work towards our city, our state. More developments we did with that creative time, all for our own people with their own hard earned money. You people do your job so well that we then concentrate on well beings of our own people. It is like a chain, after all. Everything is connected to each other, people. Thank you, sir, for recognizing our efforts behind it, sir. It takes good leadership hand over our heads to get done this work easily. The freedom that you give, which allows us to carry our duties with all possible directions, plus the lesser hurdles on the way, gives more time to crack all the cases in record time. It needs good leadership like you gave us, sir. Hmm. For achieving good, you need to invest in good, Vivian. And that is how we do our respective duties. Well, I won't waste further time of you people, as every minute is very important for you all. So I'm coming to the actual point now, for which I have called you people over here. And I wanted to have Winston to be the part of this, as this matter is further sensitive when it comes to future of our city and state. Pleasure, sir, that you have considered me for this job. I'm ready for all this. Good, good, Winston. Need same energy like that. Well, to start with, Vivian, you know corruption is a chain mechanism. It can't be a one man's game. It had to be an organized way of shady things which are practiced from decades now after the independence. As you also know, it starts with single human being. Well, all of them are different from each other, every individual, irrespective of his skills and importance in society. Every man is different when it comes to thought processes, ideas, conducts, ideologies, and, sir, and Vivian, the mind. In fact, criminal mind. This criminal mind takes that person in total wrong path. All greediness do come in with time, and people do carry that to see their own benefits only. This way they excel in all sorts of directions, and in a way take others in their shady works. That is how these chains are formed, and when it forms, it is almost unbreakable with coming time, as you hardly get any solutions over it, because it becomes mighty big. You people know all this story of your own. I don't need to tell fresh stories of that. What I am telling you people now, you shall help me in my upcoming clearing task to wipe out these dirty elements of our society and to make our society prosper again. Right, sir? But what exactly we need to do in it? How can we give our contributions in it? Yes, whatever you have said is same what we have experienced till now, both personally and professionally. This chain of corruption really eating every bit of betterment of our society, which then remains always short of required benefits. Every individual do see it every now and then, but don't have a required power to counter these ill effects. One needs authority to get rid of all this. Precisely, Vivian. That is why I've called you both over here. Hope you people are having enough time to listen me in it. What, sir? Are you joking with us or what? If the power is seeking our assistance to wipe out negative things from our society, then what more happiness you need at work front, sir? Hmm. Yes, I know this mindset, Vivian. Common man or even government officials do want to wipe out these negative things, but don't get required helping hand from the top. I realized this long time back, and so was eagerly thinking on this from quite a while for now. If the chain of corruption is so big and effective, then the only way we could minimize or wipe out this by forming counter chain against it. But you can't dictate the loyalty of an individual towards it, as it shall come within itself only. This thing is irreplaceable and unique. You simply can't guarantee anyone's credibility or integrity, especially fighting against corruption like shady things. So, coming to the point, Vivian, to counter this chain game, I want to form counter chain to defeat it. And so, I want help from you people. So, can you people? Always, sir, always. You don't even have to think on this regard. We are always there to be the part of it. After all, if we hit this big thing first, then automatically rest all crime things would come down. Yes, That is why I say, Vivian, it is a chain game, and thus we need to form a counter chain. Well, not to waste further time in it, I am now coming to the exact point now. Well, Vivian, I want to recreate crime free, corruption free government for our society. I guess you must have heard it first time in your career, as no other Mukhya Sevak had a discussion with you regarding it. I am not saying they are too active part of this corruption game, but yes, they always had a huge mountain to climb to unless think about these things: financial stability, improvement of law and order, poverty reduction, basic needs provision like agendas were in the list of every leader of the state, and hence crime and corruption came secondary to it. Plus, the insecurity of running governments and political instability added fuel for not achieving any creative goal for our society. But Vivian, I'm not boasting for me, but I found with my second term as a Mukhya Sevak of the state, now the time has come to achieve these creative goals for our society along with minimization of crime and corruption. I am saying this because in the first term, we were being able to form financial stability, poverty reduction, and providing basic needs. I think now the times have changed and the societies have realized that it is the educational strength that can improve their life in big ways. And so, this huge change in our society helped these current governments to achieve some creative things for them. These are huge supports to any government. So with these we formed financial stability of the state, and then rest all things become very easy simply because of having financial stability. So our first term went in it, Vivian. So people too realized this change and elected us once again for the second term and gave us the opportunity to achieve these creative goals for our people. But Vivian, after heading for our goals, we realized that there are certain elements of the society who do want to continue with corruption, crime, and shady works only, and their progress is somewhere a hurdle in our goals of achieving betterment towards our society, our ultimate goal. So, from last few months, I have realized that there are many unwanted elements of society had to be wiped out first in order to concentrate on this goal. These unwanted elements are still active and doing their shady works in big time. We all know that the crime rate in the state is drastically reduced from what it was back then 25 to 30 years earlier. But still there are hidden elements who do the rounds at their will. So I want to curb out their existence first and then to head towards our creative goal. And I want your help in it. Yes, sir, we are listening and ready for all kinds of support. Well, Vivian, as I said, no one can guarantee the loyalty of an individual when it comes to any small family. So imagine we are running our state. So we can't expect it surely. Most of our politician friends are efficient in their works, but some of them are still practicing shady things, Vivian. Even you know some of them. So I want to take them out of this system by forming proper proof records. With this proof, they won't dare to question us back and would peacefully go out of the way. Even society would appreciate this move with proper planning. Any specific names, sir? I mean, any specific targets? Well, Vivian, I suppose yes, and I suppose no. Well, to tell you the truth, you have made the research on it from the last few months with the help of various departments and agencies and detailed out certain information about them. And then we formed one file for all those details, Vivian. I want to share it with you people with all secrecy from your side. And I want you to study it carefully to form vital proof against them. To be precise, Vivian, there are a lot of big fishes along with smaller ones, and I want you to study their records before heading towards forming any proof segments against them. We need to go very cautiously about this, Vivian, as they don't have to get any clue about this. This way, we could be able to make our case strong against them. Well, sir, but we are a very smaller part of this system, sir. How can we form all these records against them to make it happen? Good query, Winston. Vivian, your people are alert for all things. Yes, Winston, you are right in your observations. To tell you more, I suppose you shall keep these as a top secret, as I want to share these only to clear your few doubts regarding these people. Yes, sir. Don't worry. It will remain as a top secret for sure.